What is going on, you Fox Body fanatics? Look, the old man got older. It's been a while. How the heck are all of you? Alright, guys. Well, this video is a shop update, and it's probably going to be the second to last in this shop series of videos. So, anyway, let's turn around and show you what we're doing. Well, walls are bare. The most precious things are in Sweet Leaf, ready for her long trip. Now I got one day probably just packing up all the mechanical parts and tools, but yeah, officially, I don't know, it's weird. Very weird. All right. We'll be back on day 2 next week on our day off. All right, all you Fox Body fanatics, moving day 1 for the shop. So let's turn around and see what we're working with. Well, first order of business is all the tools, toolboxes, the air compressor. Oh, by the way, I know the channel really hasn't seen it, but this is the new rig. Her name is Brandy. 2016 Coyote. It's my daughter's boyfriend's flat deck Ranger. He did it himself. She's dating a Ford guy, so I guess I did something right. It's a cool little rig. Kid's actually got a Marauder as well, and it's a cool car. So truck's all loaded up. Sweet Leaf's getting more and more full by the minute. All the parts to put her back together one day. So today basically I got all the toolboxes packed, all the tools packed. A few random things kicking out. I still got all the cabinets to empty. I have so many freaking Fox Body parts. It's overwhelming when you're going to move, and where it's going to be stored for at least a year. It's not heated, so I really hope this stuff doesn't rust over too bad. Hope for the best kind of thing out of all this. Tomorrow I'll be packing up parts day, but trying to meticulously pack everything, and it's kind of sad sight to see the shop like this, but there you go. All right, we'll be back with an update on the next trip. Things are starting to look empty. A few random things. I'm really sad that I'm kind of losing my sticker collection on my door. I have to start a fresh one. Still, the garage is starting to look good. By tomorrow, everything in here will be boxed up. And then off to the side shed, which is full of Sweet Leaf parts. And then that side, there's another shed, and that's just spare Fox Body parts. I'll actually be giving a lot of this stuff that I have away. I don't have time or patience to sell it, so I got some Fox Body buddies locally. I'm going to ask them, hey, if it's no good for me and I can't really store it right now, it'll be making its way down the road. So, alright, guys. Brandy the Wonder Truck. It's looking emptier every day. Still got all these bins that I can fill. Table, a few things here and there. Some parts. More parts. Shop stuff, ratchet straps, gloves, tarps, all kinds of crap. So Sweet Leaf's outside. Our transportation is on its way. First time Sweet Leaf's seen light of day, and don't know, probably a good 7-8 months. The suspension's not clapped out, the driveway's just really crooked. It's packed up with all the goodies. Every little inch. Everywhere. The bump stick. GT43 bars, ported by Ford Blue Gauge himself. It's Raja. Hello. Hi, buddy. All right, we'll get some filmy action when the truck's here. 5 a.m. It's Sweet Leaf moving day. It's a big day today. All right, guys, we're out here. We're moving Sweet Leaf today. Got the crew with me here. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
Hola.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. Well, house is on the market. And today is moving day for Sweet Leaf. So we need to push her outside, and I got the crew with me. Don't be shy. Say hi to the Fox Body fanatics.
Hi.
You look right at home on a homemade wood flat deck trailer. You want to see some redneck right here? Look at this. This is rubber made to look like checker plating. But hey, it works, and it's a Ford, so I kind of got to be proud. So Sweet Leaf spent her whole life with me here anyway, so I don't know. It's a little bittersweet. So Sweet Leaf's last day here. Let's wait for that truck. All right, we're here. This thing, it's gonna be tight. Plenty of space upwards, but I can't stack stuff on top of the car. So, I mean, is what it is. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the jack and we're going to get the car completely squatted over and as far back as we can. I zip tied the fenders back on just so that they don't get damaged while they're in storage. And I'm just going to let the hood rest here. I'll bring the hood on the next trip. But yeah, now I've got to get the car in the corner, that one or this one, haven't decided yet. And we'll get the ramps and jack stands underneath it, and then we'll be able to store stuff underneath it as well. So, all right, well, enough quacking. Let's get to work. All right, so got her in the corner. The higher up, the better for the humidity on the underside of the car, because this is going to be at very least a year's storage. Got it close. I think we pulled it up too close. I don't think the hood's going to fit. So it still gives us all this room here to stack tools and parts and everything else. Like I said, there's all this, which I have some furniture I need to store, which I'll have to keep that area clear. When we pull the other Mustang out of winter storage, I'll take the cover, bring the cover back over here and cover this one up. That's high up enough off the ground, I think. And this place isn't heated, so I mean, humidity in the winter is going to be a concern. But I'm going to put down plastic and maybe cardboard as well. And look, this thing is undercoated. There's enough there that I'm not worried. This is an extremely solid car. So, I mean, we'll be able to store some parts and ladders and stuff like that underneath the truck. All right, well, I'm going to get back to work. Got the side shed completely empty. This is just building materials that I'm just going to leave here for the new owner. And just to leave my mark on the place, I left a messed up 88 GT bumper up there, you know, just to make sure there was still a piece of Mustang in this old barn. Look, see? It's actually made with logs. Now I've just got this left to do. And that's the last little hurdle. Sort through that stuff and we'll be done. So garage empty, big shed empty. Get back to moving the stuff. Well, that's the last of the garage stuff, ladies. I don't know. It's a little bittersweet. So let's turn around and let's see the shop for the last time. This stuff here is doesn't belong to me, so disregard. Really bummed I can't take my sticker collection with me, but is what it is. We'll start hopefully collecting some new ones, and when we get our new shop, we'll be able to make it our own again. I'd bring the shelves, but I don't have place to keep them in the meantime. Landon's 3 little Hot Wheels demo derby cars. He's got to grab those. A lot of work into this place. It's bittersweet, but necessary. I'm leaving the shelving unit because I painted after I put up the shelves, so in an effort to not make it look completely ridiculous. You get the idea. So, just to start, headers, transmission, bell housing, spare wheels and tires, bumper reinforcement. We're going to throw the 8.8 under here and store as much under the car as we can. I know it's not ideal on a concrete floor, but hey, it's better than on top of the car. Look how clean this thing is. Can't wait to get to work on it. It'll be a while yet, but at least she's it's not heated, but at least she's safe and out of the weather. And now that I've brought the first load of stuff and got the car in here, at least I know I'm gonna have enough space. So thanks for all your help, team. So I have some furniture from the house that's staying in it until it's out of escrow. So I have like 3 things that I've saved this area here for. Barbecue grill, Fox body office chair, all of Sweetleaf's parts, spare parts, tools, garden stuff, rear end, spare bumper, you can't see it all there, but the transmission, drive shaft, V8 fuel lines, engine stands, which apparently I had 2, I didn't even know. But there you go. So alright, ladies and germs, here you have it. It's the end of the shop series. I know, it's been like, what, 17 videos in this playlist? Over 6 years? Well, that shop is gone. It's sold. Guy drives a Ford, so hopefully it'll stay Fordish over there. But either way, it's on to bigger and better things. So for now, everything's going to stay here for probably the next 6 months, a year. Right now, my love and I are shopping for a house, but we're pretty specific about what we want. We've got Sweetleaf, we've got Raven, and another vehicle that you guys don't know about on the channel yet. It's actually my love's truck, and I'll be excited to reveal that to you. But yeah, we need at least a 3-car garage plus room to work to build Sweetleaf. So all right, guys, lots of big things to come, so stay tuned. There might be a time lapse in content living in the apartment for the next year, but trust me, once we get that house, we'll have a whole new shop series. So thank you guys for your patience, and stick with me. Love you.